Alright guys, welcome back again to day 2 of AWC Japan. We have Global going up against Sensation. It's going to be the second set of games in Group C. We're about to get started here, where they've all been told to start, so we'll be starting very shortly. For Global, it's Petaways, Taz, Kroon, Epi, and Manghost. And then over for Sensation, Yun, Ginny, Osak, Lamination, and Sen. Lamination is the scope for Sensation. Over on the other team, we have Manghost and Taz, who are the designated scopes. We're going to have to see how they are going to play out through this game. And I have no co-casters with me. Everyone's wanting to watch Global live behind the monitors, so can't quite blame them. Alright, so just waiting on the game to start. All the players are readied up in the room. We're just waiting them to get underway. Shout out to everyone in the chat who's out here and supporting. Shout out to Delcor, who's in the chat as well. Sorry you can't be here. We do a giveaway after every 2 maps today. Tomorrow we'll do 2 or 3 giveaways after every map, so make sure you guys are tuning into the stream tomorrow. And yeah, we're not watching live. Tomorrow we will be able to watch it live, but there's currently like a 2-minute delay on both the live streams, as there's a lot of players in the area, so yep. Yes, Delcor, we will see you next year for sure, maybe even sooner than that. Yeah, so just waiting on the game to start. We're still in the lobby. We're waiting on it to go on. As you can hear the background in, there's 2 games going on at all times, so that's why there's so much noise. I did change out the mics today, so hopefully it sounds better than what it did like yesterday. Countdown. Okay, the mouse is being hovered over the start button. Hopefully we can get it started. Alright, countdown has started, guys. We're going to the second game, I should say, of the day on this stream. You can tune in here, or you can tune in and watch the Japanese, sure. I think we're going to have Sublet come in here and cast. The game is starting, so, alright. Civ is going to co-cast with me today.
Hello guys, what's up?
And alright, here we are on the first map. It's India. Who do you think is going to take this, Sensation or Global?
Actually, after I've seen Sensation playing against Rickish,
Yeah.
so Rickish are very strong, so even if they lost, like I saw some really good plays from them, especially on India.
Yeah.
They were losing 4-0 and then started to put some really good fights and close.
Except for when they do
situations.
nades like
Yeah.
that, right? We did see Sensation struggle a lot on offense on this map. They did really well on defense. That's where they won the majority of their rounds. So really, I think the test for Sensation in this game is to win offense. And look at that, nice kills coming up from Kroon, but Kroon and Mangos are going to get shut down immediately. Can't return the exchange. Yeah, just look at that, Sensation, Yun, they're all getting eliminated. Taz, Epi cleaning up for the rest of the team.
Yeah, double key for Pita and AP, nice.
Yeah, that's what they needed to do after Kroon and Mangos just got taken out like that. So really good cover. They called as well. They called early too, so Global was able to rotate over quick enough. Not sure where Taz was actually playing that last round, but we have 4 players from Global actually pushing into pillar. They're being aggressive, taking a very bold stance in this early part of the game. Sensation, they're going towards 2 and mid, so Global's going to get some information here and know where they're going to go, but Global's going to keep trying to push up.
Yeah, I think they can block them depending of how Sensation is going. If they're starting to go too, I mean, they will be able to rotate super fast and already back-rip them before they arrive. So
I was a little concerned there because Global had 3 guys sitting in that little alleyway.
And look at AP in their spawn already.
Yeah, so they have complete map control, and now since here on Epi to get this kill, Osak will eventually get the count to Epi long range, but that X95R is a lot of spraying. But good job to Osak, he shut down their flanker, so they do gain back map control, but they get a kill at 2. So they're going to try to push into this. It's going to be up to Taz and Petaways. They get taken out. It's going to be up to Mangos and Kroon. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how they try to retake this. The bomb goes down. They have smokes out.
If Kroon can clear the courtyard, they can do something.
Yeah, but they're going to have to get through lamination now. A little lag there. Kroon just gets taken out immediately. Oh, missing that scope shot. Little opportunity, but Mangos won't be able to capitalize on it. So it's 1-1 for Global and Sensation now. Sensation taking that second round. Lamination is actually 4-1 now. In previous games, he wasn't actually having that much of an impact. He definitely had an impact that round.
This scope is really awesome.
Yeah, so even though Global got map control and had pressure on the map, they still ended up losing the round. They couldn't hold 2, which was a key component of that. And we see basically they're going back to their default setup now. 3 guys inside of 1. not covering mid. Like a lot of teams don't cover that mid very well that we've seen so far today. So that'll be something to look forward to. But 4 guys from Global stacking 1.
Yeah, it's like the second time Global is stacking like this. Sensation should try to take control of mid first before doing such pushes because they're just getting overstacked against.
This is the problem we saw with Sensation before, is that they weren't going for map information. They were just making a play and committing to it. They weren't rotating back over or doing anything like that. So I think that is something Global should capitalize on, and they tried to capitalize in the previous round, but
I don't think this will go away for Sensation.
no, they've got Global has 4 players in there. That's
Five,
gonna be
even
so
five
hard.
behind already.
Although Taz can stick up really quickly. Here comes the push. 2 players down for Sensation, 2 down for Global. It's 3 on 3, 2 on 3 now. It's Global. Global will lose another play. It's 1 on 2 now.
And he got in. Nice.
Man, that goes so fast as soon as they start to push in. But Global will secure that round just by. Do you think it was close that they only had 2 players left in the round there? Like, do you think they were close to losing that round, or do you think it was a good hold?
No, it was a good hold, yeah, because there were 5 guys, so there were not much risk to first phase round. That was just the best position they could have for 1 push round.
Yeah, for sure. So Bomb is going towards over to 2. We've got 1 player at pillar and 2 at mid. So maybe Sensation are going to try to play mid a little bit, maybe a distraction at 1. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Sensation, though, the way they play backyard has really backfired on them a lot. They're not going to peek backyard. They're just going to go straight to mid. They take out Taz, and it's all good with the Pedaways. Pedaways going to drop as well. Mangos needs to hold it down here. He can get 1 kill. He gets a double kill. Kroon getting a double kill as well. Kroon will get dropped. So Epi and Mangos left alive. Lamination, it's up to him. He's taking all these wild shots towards Sparla. As, I think that was Epi that was trying to push him aggressively.
These cooperation are just amazing.
Yeah.
Nice, Taz, good job. Oh, Mangos.
Yeah,
No,
Mangos.
Yeah, nice one.
Mangos getting a 3K that round. Locking down mid. They tried to go mid, and Mangos just told them, no, we do have a player playing here. I think it's good that Taz died and the Mangos knew to just go cover mid, so. And that's kind of what Global was talking. Oh, 3-man push at mid once again. Yun with the pre-fire. Shoots a little too early. We'll get 1 kill, but we'll get dropped, and that's going to be Global getting 2 kills.
Yeah, nice one. 3v4 now.
That's Pedaways.
Really nice job. The way they stack the defense is pretty nice because, as I said, like Sensation is not ready for it. They have their plan, and they're not trying to get information and control of the spot. So it's working pretty nice the way Global is working in defense right now.
Yeah, Global is doing exactly what they need to do to counter it. They push aggressively. They get their own information. They get map control, but then peaks like that, it's going to cost them the round.
Especially when you're in a 4v3 situation. They should not pick like this. They had the positioning. They couldn't get mid. They were just locked down, and yeah.
Well, it's good that Global is focusing on holding down 1. They're probably going to try to play retake on 2 with Mangos locking down mid. So if Sensation does try to push 1, it's really not going to go in their favor, perhaps, unless they have someone go through vent. But Sensation slowly working their way over to 2.
Yeah, looks like a fake.
Yeah.
Osak waiting for a aggressive position of Global in case of one of them will break. To make sure that they rotate and the 2 is clear that way. But
yeah, they had 1:50 on the round, and they're just burning their time down as they slowly rotate over. So I think Mangos now, this is where he gets spread thin, and he needs to make the right judgment call on, do I look at 2, do I look at mid? And really, him getting a kill or not is going to determine if they get into 2 or win the round. It's actually going to force Pedaways outside of 1, and Osak is going to try to push in here. It's going to be up to Kia, or Kroon I should say, to defend this. The smoke does come out first.
Kroon going back inside 1.
Odd thing is Kroon didn't hear the jump, he just heard the smoke, so Osak could have just gone in there. Osak is through vent, they did call it out. Pedaways trying to get the shots.
Rotating.
Pedaways is too low, Kroon is going to get the kill, but now
Mangos rotated.
Yeah. Which is fine, they kept their players alive, they locked down 1, they dealt with the flank. There will be enough time to play this retake, and playing retake on 2 is easier than 1. So they kind of did the best what they could, but Mango is peeking on his own with no support, no nades, no rifles. That's going to be Lamination getting that kill, and now Lamination's just hunting on this door. The smokes have finally come out. Mangos could have waited for that. And alright, Kroon is inside the site, taking some shots. Lamination getting the 2nd shot. Can he find the 3rd? He actually got a 4K in that round.
If they got the spot, their scope is just going to hold it so well.
Yeah. So Global playing well, like in the overall strategy of the game, but the small little basics of those engagements kind of fell apart there. We saw that in the 2nd round as well too.
Yeah, I want to see how Global is going to play the offense against them. That's going to be the most interesting part. Especially because against these Korean, these Asian teams, I mean, defense is supposed to be easier on that map. So I want to see how they're gonna do it.
I kind of want to see Global win this round. I feel like if they don't win this round, they're a big disadvantage. If Sensation's got 3 rounds, like kept even. A whole bunch of fight going on here at backyard. It's gonna be a 2 push. No, it's gonna be. Is it gonna be fake?
Yeah, but look, Global is already ready to lock them down.
Well, Global has really good basics there. Keeping one guy in one, like that's not rotating way too far.
Are camping that too.
Pedaway's on the flank there at the spiral. Will be ready to go in at any moment's notice. It's still a 4v4 though. 2 players inside the site for Global. It's going to be Mango scoping it down with actually, they have 2 scopes in there, so no rifle support. They have to land these shots. Mangos gets the first one.
And again,
that's the second. Oh, Lamination is looking through the crack. It's going to be Mangos who tries to peek through it. They just move a little bit over, and Mangos might get the shot, but Lamination is just, he knows the angles. Oh, he's going to peek over Mangos. Oh, doesn't see him.
Mangos got it. Well bang.
Alright, so Lamination and SN are the last 2 players alive for Sensation. They're going to backtrack into the stairwell. They're going to try to go through mid, but there's a whole bunch of players ready and waiting to take them out. I mean, you have Taz who can just immediately come down to the side there, and you have Pedaways who's ready for this. Oh, the scope misses the shot. Pedaways will take him down, but it doesn't matter. On the return, SN gets it, but that makes it a 1-on-3. It's going to have to be a 3K 1-on-3 clutch hammer from SN if we can see it. He gets the first kill onto Taz, but Taz was a little low, so let's see if he can follow up with Prune.
Situation now.
Yep. Prune and Mango's last life. Mango's missing the shot, but they know where he is. Nice follow-up kill from Mango's. 4-2. Good job for Global on keeping a lead, but that's kind of what they should have done on defense, so we'll just have to see what Sensation can do on defense. It is their better side. It is the easier side as well, so
I guess Global watched some games of Sensation and should know where are the weakest parts of the team, so I think they're gonna focus on it. We'll see how they do.
But look at this, Sensation is just pulling a Global here. They're trying to push mid just as well, but this time they didn't get any kills because Global, they didn't push out the ladder. They waited for the nades. They took their time. So good job to Global realizing that.
I think knowing that so many people were pushing mid, Global could have taken the stairs immediately, but it's okay. They really need to react fast to the Korean movement and stuff, because otherwise they will not be able to face it.
As you see, they were focused on taking mid, so that's probably why they didn't want to immediately call go 1. They wanted that mid, so they tunnel visioned on it a little bit. Epi is up in the vent. No one's actually looking at them, so they didn't hear him get up there. So he could walk in. And currently, no one's actually covering it inside of the site.
One was watching,
one was watching it. Okay. But SN is like moving out of sight to cover the spawn. They have a nice crossfire there between Ginny, but
the guy watching Van is just gonna pick if the guy starts pushing, but then AP could get an entry, a good entry, and get inside the side.
The issue here is Mangos. He's the one trying to get the scope pick here, but he's very low HP, and we're seeing Osak pushing up to the stairs looking for a peek. I don't know if they know if Mangos is low or not, but it's gonna be rough for Mangos to try and get in here. If they're gonna spend like this much time trying to get a pick, they should probably just rotate Taz here now, just because of that HP. Oh, well, look at that, Mangos. Excellent job. He popped the second no, but they know where he is. A whole bunch of kills from each team, 2-on-2.
But AP get the frag, and then they get a spot. Good job.
Young got a nice double kill. Epi, Mangos, Pedaways each can kills with their own, but they have site 1 controlled, but they're not going to plant the bomb there. They're going to take it over to 2. I think it's a good call if Taz is going to peek this.
Yeah, exactly. If Taz get a peek because they want to play aggressive, then it's a good call.
But see, they're taking a long way around, so now Sensation's going to have an inkling of an idea of like what's going on, and both of them could just end up walking over to 2 and just take out Epi. I think Taz needs to make a move here. What do you think?
I think, that's what he's doing anyway, so we'll see how it goes against the rifle.
I really hope Epi has enough time.
If Taz can get the kill, they can get the round.
Yeah, it takes 11 seconds from spawn to get in there, but I don't know if he has enough time to plant the bomb, so I think Taz needs to push out. Yeah, he doesn't have enough time to plant. Oh, and he dies, that's going to be the round.
Only 2 situation.
He gets the first kill, can he get the long range? No.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's 11-ish seconds from spawn, but you also need 4 seconds to plant the bomb. Like, so Epi did get there at 1 second, but...
Lamination definitely carrying his team right now.
Well, like, Epi should have stayed at mid until 25 seconds and then decided to go to one of the sites. There's no reason for him to go the long way around to the spawn if that was their goal. But anyway, so it's going to be 4-3 for Global. Sensation trying to bring it back just a little bit. Their defense looking a lot better than their offense.
Yeah, we see it goes, but for the moment it was a nice one.
Yeah. Like this Epi pushing in, catches Lamination at the wrong time.
And Mango's getting the other kill, so they have the 2 spot now.
Yeah.
They must win this round.
Yeah.
5v3 with the spots.
If they somehow lose this round when they have this kind of a setup, Taz missing a shot that's not good. Opens up the backyard a little bit, but it's not going to matter. Kroon is there.
And Mangos again.
Yep. FP trying to get some free fire through the smoke. Trying to get not a shot himself. He's going to bring out the pistol, going to keep trying to push.
And I got him.
I thought that was a knife kill for a second. So yeah, good shot on Global. Yeah.
12-4.
Yeah.
Amazing.
He was 10-4 at the start of the round there, and already 12-4. Crazy guy. And that's actually 12 kills. That's not just points. So really good job to him. But I mean, Pedaways and Kroon and Epi are all pretty equal here. A nice little engagement between Epi and Yun. Yun just trying to get some information. I don't know. They were already set up for a 2, so they're not going to rotate anyone from 1. So
I think they want to take it slow and put extra pressure because they're only 2 rounds from the win, so they don't need to hurry. They're waiting for mistakes from Sensation.
But Osak is playing on his own at the stairs here. I don't know if SN is playing. He's just watching the vent. So yeah, Osak is all on his own. There's going to be 2 players here. If they do a proper nade, they may be able to get him. Osak is also 1-7 too, so he's not likely to get that double kill. Very similar scores across the scoreboard. I mean, Lamination and Mangos are both above 10 kills. I mean, yeah. Which is really big deal because he's the one that's camping the backyard. At least they follow up with a kill onto Osak.
Yeah,
Osak does get 1.
Now,
oh, Kroon is pushing in. He catches that SN off guard. He's got to look towards spawn. It's going to be Ginny probably.
Too is the spots controlled.
Yeah. Ginny is low and Lamination is the scope there.
Round is 6-3.
Yeah. Alright, Kroon is planning the bomb. They're rushing in. Nice. Great hold by Epi.
1 more round and they got the win.
Look at Mangos. 14-4, Epi 11-5, Kroon 9-6. Pedaways is 6-7. Actually, Pedaways has like 9 points or whatever. But Taz is just 1-7. What do you think about Taz? Like, Taz is kind of playing support scope. Like, what do you think about his score right now?
Maybe he should try to get more aggressive because like the way he's being
yeah, Epi's already inside of the site. He gets 1 kill. He can't follow up with any more. Sensation are going to get 3 in a row.
Very nice.
It's going to be up to Taz. Oh, Taz is going to get dropped as well. Osak getting a double kill. Mangos can't follow up. Osak with a 3K.
Global wanted to finish this fast and they got stomped by pushing all together that way, I think.
I think Global's probably their worst strength, or their worst, or their best weakness, or whatever, is closing on games.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, we have such problems as well. We're losing so many seconds and 6 maps, but yeah.
Alright, so it looks like Global's
closing a map on the LAN is even harder, I think. So
there's a lot of pressure there.
Yeah.
And it's only the first map too, so 6-4 for Global. Is this the first time a EU team has a map or ground score advantage over another Asian team?
Well, yesterday we were winning 6-1
right. Sorry. Sorry, so Global is just setting up in the spiral. I think they're going to transition to a little bit of a mid push as well. Going to try clear backyard, missing the scope shots a little bit.
For him.
They didn't have a smoke or a flash on that, so they went out just vanilla, trying to do a simple one-on-one engagement. Didn't have anyone jumping around the corner either. So I mean, just ignoring the basic fundamentals of backyard cost you the round.
So much pressure.
Yeah.
It's 5 AM, so
60. 60. Very low.
It's 5 AM. It's morning.
Alright, so it's a 2-on-4 right now. Global just 1 round away. They want to secure it out, but I mean, they have 4 plays to get through to win this round. Oh, Taz is going for a YOLO UAV. He's trying to go for a no scope too. It could have. Taz is so low. He's actually going to try to peek this. Yeah, just all the Asians pre-fire that, so it's...
It's Mangos on the 1v4 now.
If Mango somehow makes a 4K on this, I think I'm done for the day.
Yeah. That would be the hardest carry ever.
13-5. Tries to find the first one, gets spotted, takes him up through the smoke, blink for a second, but that pre-fire again.
And now slowly coming back.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that line because through the smoke, that's where the line shines, that pre-fire. Yeah,
come on, 1 round.
6-5. Global, can you do it? Can you pull out a round win? Or is there going to be a sensation that brings it back after a pretty huge
more
deficit?
than them right now.
Yeah.
They need to take it slow like they were doing the first rounds. Like, they take it very slow, and they got free picks, free information.
Just go back to one. It was working for every single round.
I know they're scared to make some mistakes, but I think that they should focus on taking the control of mid. That would give them so much help.
Well, the last India game that we saw in this game, we saw no one taking mid.
Elimination again gets a kill.
Taz is down now. He's 2-10. All right, so they're gonna try to push. I don't know if they're gonna be a mid here or it's gonna be backyard again. They lost one player. Epi's very low HP now. He really can't do much. It's gonna be Kroon that's trying to scope up here on the stairs.
And again, the scope. They're going aggressive as fuck.
They are running 3 scopes now. Kroon missing one shot, trying to peek again, gonna get shut down. Oh man, Go's trying to go big once again. He's just farming points right now. It's gonna be up to Pedaways. Can't find the first one. He gets some good shots at the Ginny, but it just wasn't enough. He's gonna get chopped behind.
6-6. What's happening right now?
Global had such a huge lead over Sensation, and Sensation have just stuck it through and brought it back. They are definitely a very defense-oriented team. And, okay, well, Global's going to go back to 1, so maybe this is a sign of good news. Maybe they've realized what's going on here, but like you said, that mid, like, no one's really capitalizing on the mid. There's a lot of plays you can make through there. Like
with the 6 3 lead they had, I mean, they could have much more take race on controlling mid, even pushing to their spawn and crossfiring with other players from 1 or 2 and stacking the spot together from both sides of the spawn and then more spawn, and they could have got a more chance again, but no, it's 6-6 and taking a risk is... It's very hard.
Would you disagree with Global going to 2-3 times like that, like they did? Like, do you think after the second time they should have just stopped?
Yeah, exactly. At least taking one shot of mid first, because that was they just had no other place to go than courtyard, and they were just locked at the mini spiral because they were scared that any of the others could have pushed from behind on waiting of mid for them. They were just blocked.
2 players from Sensation sitting on the stairs. They're throwing nades, trying to support each other. I think this would be really bad if they try to push in here. Global pushes in. They lose 2 players. But Epi steps up, gets 1 kill. They need to get 1 more to equalize it.
Only 2v4 now.
It's 2-on-4, 6-6. Global. Global, what can you do here? Can you follow through? Epi needs to go huge, and Taz, he's 2-10. He needs to get the kills that he hasn't gotten for this entire game. Epi trying to prepare. He's got to reload. They know he has to reload. He doesn't check it.
And it's Taz on 1v4.
Oh no, it's going to be up to Taz. And a 1-on-4. He's 2-10 currently for his team. It's 6-on-6 Global. We're so close to winning a map against Sensation. Are they going to do it?
Losing after leading 6-3.
It's going to be so hard for Taz. He's smoked out. He doesn't have the bomb either. 50 seconds left. I mean, it's like 10 seconds for each kill that he needs to do right now, plus the bomb. He's going to check the stairs. He's going to try to take his time. But I mean, look at that. Yun is just checking the stairs, so they'll know exactly where he is as soon as he peeks here. Misses the first shot on Yun. Yeah, and that's pretty much going to the round. Taz is giving his position away. He needs to do something stellar. This is the first shot.
They got in.
We'll get taken out. And that's going to be 7-6 on India. Sensation taking it back. Massive comeback from them. Like, really good job on defense there. But I mean, Global, they just kind of... It seemed like they threw it away in the last few rounds there. Like their 2 was really...
They were too pressed to win at the beginning when they were leading 6-3 and they didn't take it properly, I think. And after, when they were coming back to 6-5, it was really hard then to win the situation.
They looked calm, collected in the first 6 rounds, and then it just all went downhill from there. But anyways,
but it shows some good stuff. I mean, they were leading 6-3.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for them to do something good on the second map and even maybe against the others, because actually Greekwish won 7-4 against Sensation, and Global could have won 7-3, so we don't know. Maybe they can do good against the other team as well.
But see, the problem here is that it's fox hunting. I mean, India is a map that they play a lot. They're probably in their top 2 maps. Fox hunting probably isn't even top 4. What do you think?
If we think about the tie they play against Andromeda, they won 7-0.
Well, Andromeda was pretty much giving it up at that point.
I mean, that was the last map for the qualification so I think they were both playing super hard, even if at that moment Global had the dominating situation, but they're started in defense. If their defense they're starting offense, so I think they can have a pretty strong defense if they don't overpick, so it's most likely going to be all about the offense. I mean, we've seen even us yesterday losing 5-1 in offense and almost putting it back, so defense is definitely the strongest point on fox hunting, and if they can get at least 2 rounds.
Yeah, 2 rounds. That's what they need to get. Basically, Global, they get 2 rounds on offense. They will switch to defense, and then it's just so much easier. I'd say 1 round on offense is equal to 2 or 2.5 rounds on defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe even more. But we are loading back into the game, guys. It's going to be the second map between Sensation and Global. Sensation taking the first map 7-6 after Global threw away their potential lead. And we're just going to have to see how Global's going to be able to play this. They are on offense. And of course, Sublet is here casting the game.
That was a really nice performance from Mangust.
Yeah. Yeah, Mango's doing great for his team. Taz, not so much. I mean,
expected.
Yeah. Alright, so Global, they have Epi going through the cellar. Did they throw that smoke?
Oh, they're gonna do with the tactic they did against Andromeda with two guys on the ground with Smoky AV.
That's what they did on the last round.
Smoky AV, if they got the AV on the underground, then they're just gonna push all together from 2 in the underground.
And Sensation, do they have 2 players and 2?
Yeah, they have 2 at the same time.
Right.
Oh, maybe one is under, I guess one,
so
one is under. That's quite a nice score fire.
So if they can get 1 kill on the push into 2, then they will take the site most likely.
Oh yeah, if they could have gone on top.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're gonna. I think if they're gonna push 2 from all these different angles, it's gonna work out. Nice smokes. It's actually carrying Sensation spots quite a bit, but they have to get these kills. Jin gets 1 kill, can get a second. He gets a second as well, shutting down the push. The rotation is already coming out from Sensation. Taz and Epi.
For him now.
Yeah, Ginny is just shutting everyone down. Taz and Epi. Epi's gonna get shut down from Yun. Taz, last man alive, 1-on-4. It's really hard to scope in here too. There's a lot of angles to cover. It's close quarters. He missed. He gets the first shot onto Ginny. Shuts down the person that was shutting down his team, but he still has 3 more to go. He's got 2-point man as well. He's in this close angle. He gets a second kill. It's starting to look like a real possibility for Taz here. He's got OSAC and Lamination next, a scope and a point man.
If he gets the point.
Did he hear him here? That he's sitting here. He turned around.
No,
he misses the shot. Going for the second.
No.
Jumps over, misses the no scope.
That was a close one.
So, alright, so Sensation 1-0. I mean, it looked like Global was able to take that. They just messed up where Ginny was. Like, they tried to push into the stairs. The first guy wasn't prepared for Ginny playing there, but they should have been prepared for that. But then Ginny got a second kill, got a third kill, went all downhill from there. But it was a good attempt. Like, they got into the site. We'll just have to see what they can do now. So, 2 failed, so they go to 1. They got 2 guys up the yellow car. Actually, 4 guys.
It would all depend on the way they start the push, like with the nade and the smokes.
Do you think this is good without having someone in mansion and just having 5 guys go through the stairs? I mean, it does allow you more smokes.
Problem is like if the defense is reacting super fast, they can rotate and back grip easily from either mid or stairs one.
And they get the first kill onto Sen. They kill Yan, but they lose Petaways and Epi. Good push onto the site. They kept pushing into Red House. They didn't just sit on the site and plant the bomb like we saw Celsia doing yesterday. But it's still not working out. Sensation is still taking them out.
Oh.
Yeah. What we saw time and time again is even you guys would get onto the site. You would either get the bomb down, you'd have site control, but then the retake was just so brutal.
Yeah.
And I mean, Global's falling to it as well. So Sensation, excellent job for them. 2-0 for them, first 2 rounds as well. Back to 1. Maybe they'll try to take mansion this time. Maybe have a different angle from Broom or something so they can get into Red House faster. But I don't know. They didn't throw smoke like all the way at the far alleyway up here, so they got pressured on the one side. It's just
actually Fox Hunting defense is pretty much the same for everyone. It's pretty basic because you don't have if you show up too much in defense and you get killed, like it's pretty much done. While the defense is so important, so you just have to secure the
stack 2, put 2 guys up 1, you're ready to go.
Yeah,
pretty
and
much.
look at the point man already back ripping from underground, ready for it.
Defense is so hard, and just Sensation are getting all these kills.
Nice, Taz. Good job.
Playing in the window, Sensation actually didn't counter nade that at all, so good job to them. Kroon is trying to flank as well. I mean, both teams have someone flanking. They have Osak flanking from the mansion and Kroon flanking from behind. This is a really key spot for Kroon. He needs to work for his team. He will be the impact player if they are able to win this round. Gonna wait for that smoke. He can get these players in Red House.
Yeah,
there's 1 in Red House. There's 1 on site. Is he gonna go for Red House first? Do you think he should get Red House or the guy on site? Oh, he will take down Yan. They know where he is, but he needs to look to his right. He's about to get shot from behind. Not enough coordination between Taz and Kroon. Misses the shot. 3-0 for Sensation.
It's okay. I mean, they can. Any round is so important in offense, even the last one, so that just keep focusing on it.
I think the small glimmer of hope here is Global. They allowed Kroon to get through the well, and in one of the rounds they were able to get into 2. So I think they are finding some of the holes in the defense. But they just need to execute the final few stages of the round here. And a whole bunch of kills coming out from Global this time. 2 on. Oh no, what just happened here? Ginny. Or no, it's Osak who got a 4K.
And Ginny finishes off.
Oh no, how did that happen? Osak was just sitting around a corner, came out about and just shot everyone.
The rotation of the Korean team was really nice actually, because Global
Well,
got the
they-
2 entry
yeah.
picks and then just got pushed from every single corner, and that was pretty well from them.
Do you think Global should have, as soon as they got those kills, they should have pushed into 2? Like, they kind of waited at Warehouse a little bit.
It's hard to say. I mean,
Yeah.
they could have done it, but they could have stayed. But as they stay, they should have be careful about behind because they stay. So
Yeah.
that was a little mistake. They didn't consider that the
Like-
Korean team could back rip like that so fast.
Like most teams we see, they will send 4 guys towards 2, but they will have 1 guy either at the 1 stairs or inside a mansion to prevent that from happening.
Oh, and the scope was really bad positioned. They didn't expect him from coming from garden.
And it's a pretty big deal when you get the first opening frag on offense on this map. It opens up a lot of opportunities on the map.
And
They-
Kroon was double kill.
Yeah, Kroon doing a lot of work for his team. Trying to bring it back, I mean, 4-0 right now isn't that bad, but it could become quite worse if it becomes a 6-0.
They need to get this round,
Yeah.
or the confidence will be almost over.
I think their confidence was tested in the previous round, but this is the round where they need to win it or their morale is just going to
They
go.
will get the round.
Yeah. Pettaways is trying to plant. 3 players left for Sensation.
Nice.
Is this retake going to be
That's
strong?
3K for Kroon.
They do a small little exchange, so they keep the man advantage. It's 2 on 3 right now. 1 on 3 now. Sen,
AP finish.
last man alive. Taz is locking down all the angles,
Nice.
takes him out.
Good job. Come on, one more round.
4-1 for Global. Global, even just winning 1 round is pretty good.
Yeah. If they can get another one, it's
Yeah.
just perfect.
Alright, so we'll just have to see what they try to do this round. Last round of the first half here. Global desperately needs to win this round. Sensation, they want to win this round so they can just clear out the entire map very easily. Just back to basic default setup for Sensation. Not too much special there, but we do see Epi actually playing at the 2 side while they push 1 to prevent any of those flanks.
And they're going for the first round tactic again.
Yeah.
If you can get he didn't get
If,
the EV.
if Epi can get through this 2 side and force a rotation out of it
Yeah,
or
exactly.
anything.
He needs to get the Buyman, which is 1 HP.
Yeah. But Taz got dropped though by elimination. Yeah, Taz went into play in the window once again, and they were waiting for him to go in there. So really, it's gonna be Kroon here. He's in a prime spot again to make a lot of moves. No one else on Global's in a spot to do anything here except for maybe Pettaways, who's underground, I believe. I don't know if he's up top or not.
Oh, yeah, no, they're both on top.
Yeah, they're both on top. So
That could roar.
I think they need to take Red House from here. What do you think?
I think they have to wait for Mangos to get a trade kill. I mean, if Mangos can kill one of the Red House, if he's overpicking,
But
like
no,
the scope,
no one is peeking right now. Like
Yeah,
they've
but
stayed there for
if
a
he
minute
kills
now.
the scope, then the other rifle at the ladder will backflip to 2-1, and they can have a good position. Oh, it looks like they're going from 2 to 1.
Yeah, it's strong though. They need to watch out for Sen though. He's sitting at the well at the ladder. He's actually kind of prepared for him to actually come through this way. Do you think Yun saw them cross with their feet? Potentially, not sure. Oh no, look at this. Sen gets the first kill, calls out where they are going.
That was close.
That's going to set up Red House to be prepared for any pushes. So
Nice
it's
3v5.
yeah.
It's not going good.
So basically, even if Mangos can get onto the site, he has to walk into Red House to get a kill. Pettaways and Epi. Epi's actually scoping. He's going to try to scope inside of the Red House. Pettaways needs to cover him. Pettaways needs to block off front 2 or go to well, or support from
If
Red
he's
House.
scoping, yeah, he get picks.
Mangos missing 1 shot on Lamination. Oh, another player.
It's
5.
Sensation defense. I mean, they were
Yeah.
5v3 and see they kept staying in their position and defending super well, so that was good job for them.
A lot of people said Sensation's defense was what they are known for, and it's their offense where they're lackluster on, and it's definitely showing. 5-1 on Fox hunting. Great job to them. Global,
Let's see what they do now.
they have a mount.
And already a nade spawn.
Oh no. So Global, they just need to they need to play defense just as well. I mean, yeah, it's rough for Global right now. It's definitely easier for Taz and Mangos to scope on defense though.
Yeah.
So hopefully something can come of that. They can utilize them. Kroon as well using that
And look at
MK20.
AP back ripping. The other round. Looks like, no? Or the
Or is he,
no,
did he?
stairs.
He flanked from stairs and no
Yeah, but
one's
they are
there.
all on the ground.
But he's called it out now, so they know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But do you see how Sensation is pushing 2, but they have 1 guy going to 1? That's exactly what you need to do.
Yeah,
if
the
you
scope is just gonna
Yeah.
wait for the back
Yeah.
rip to kill the guy if trying
Yeah.
to go ladder to 2.
Yeah.
And he got it.
Yeah, a whole bunch of kills coming out. Global,
What? Yeah, picking the stairs is just
Yeah.
deadly.
yeah. Well, yeah, Global is focusing on 2, so they're not focusing on stairs, and there's a guy there. They lost focus. They're
5v3 situation now. Oh,
well,
nice.
Petaways
Nice
gets
one
1
for
kill. 3 on 4. They know where one player is.
They push all
Ozak is gonna
together.
get
He
They're
was
inside
not
of the
ready
site.
for it, and he
Oh.
got picked. Yeah, he was not ready for it.
It's all up to Mangoes. 1 on 4. I don't think there's any chance of him
No.
getting out of one side. He's trying to get the kill at the lamination first.
Lamination was nice shot.
Called it out perfectly where he was
Yeah.
going through. I don't have scoped before he was even jumping. But yeah, 6-1. One more round of Sensation will take it 2-0 against Global.
Global needs to give their best at the end because it's defense. I mean, you can't pull it off. You cannot pull
Yeah.
it off.
We've seen it so many times where teams have come back from scores like this. Alright, well, Global mountain ahead of them. Can they do it? Can they pull it together? Just looking at the scores, Petaways, Mangoes.
Aggressive one for them.
Yeah.
Should work.
1 might even be easier, but look at this. Global,
still get a kill.
they're playing aggressive on 1. They're not playing default on Red House. So they get the 1 exchange, but I mean, you don't want to be down a player or equal
one
player.
exchange is not that good enough,
Yeah.
and they had to get 2 kills. Oh, and elimination, get a kill again. It's 4v3.
Alright, Global.
It's not doing good.
Global 3 to the 4 of Sensation. I mean, Global, they're all spread out right now too, just looking for some kind of pick. I mean, it's going to be so rough. Global doesn't even have anywhere on the map to go where they have control of. Like, it's mansion and stairs.
AP's waiting on mid for a free picks actually. And look at Lamination trying to back. No way.
Yeah, like you see how Sensation, they're already pushing front 2. I think they're just going to squeeze 1 or potentially just run into 2.
And AP's back ripping.
Oh, Epi, it's all going to be up to
double
you.
kill.
He gets the first
Good
kill. He gets the
job.
second kill.
Good
It's
job.
2
Nice
on
double
3
kill.
now for Sensation. Oh, it's 1 on 3.
And they should get it. Nice one. Good job.
Alright, so Global winning a second round here on defense. Epi, excellent job on the flank as well. But still, 4 more rounds just to tie it. 5 more in a row to actually win the map. Let's see if they're able to do this. Sensation, they play in Cellar quite a bit actually. But Sensation, I think they're just deciding on where to go right now. I mean, they're just blocking off all the angles. They're preventing Global from pushing out and being aggressive. So maybe that's just a good call. Alright, so
Sensation is gonna get the control of the middle step by step. I think they want to secure the round. And AP is already on an aggressive position, right?
yeah, but Yun is prepared for it. He's waiting for Epi to push out. I mean,
It's just gonna be about who's picking first.
I mean, Global, they're doing pretty much what they did in the last few rounds here. They're playing right into the hands of Sensation. Sensation's already adapted to where Global likes to push or how Global likes to play. But no one has actually died yet. First minute, no one has died.
If you're speaking, AP can get a free picks.
Yeah.
AP should just not pick unless there's any information about the other team moving, so...
Yeah. Alright, so they're going to walk up the stairs. Ginny on the 1 stairs as well. Epi is going to try to do something right now, but Yun is just waiting for him. He's been waiting for him for a whole minute.
Yeah, AP is doing good tonight.
Yeah. Epi needs to get that kill and get that flank kill, but I mean...
And their Poman is on the flank as well, the Sensation one in front of 2 already.
Yeah. And look, we see Kroon sitting in the alleyway as well. He's in prime spot to get a few kills if he can get support from Red House as well. So I mean, this defense setup could work from Global. I mean, Global gets 1 kill, Mangos gets 1, but Petaways falls to Lamination. Mangos is still looking behind, looking the wrong way. Lamination takes him out. Miscommunication between the team. Taz, Epi, last 2 alive, 2 on 4.
They are
And look,
careful, but
Sensation.
oh, nice one.
Yeah,
Nice one, V.
yeah. Epic, good job. But look at this. Sensation, they're not even trying to plant the bomb. They're just trying to get the kills. Last player alive is going to be Taz. He's in a 1 on 3. If Global cannot choke this round, he gets
Nice
1
one.
kill. Can he follow up with a second? Lamination and Sen, last alive. Taz coming out of Red House on the left-hand side. He's got the smoke.
They are staying together.
Oh, he gets
He gets good. 1v1.
1-on-1. Taz
Oh,
misses
and
the
missed.
crucial shot. And now the timer is ticking down 20
He got it on
seconds.
shot.
And that's
And
going to be
that's
it. 7-2 for Sensation. 2-0ing Global. 7-6 on India as well. Great job to Sensation. I mean, Sensation just really good on defense, I guess. Like, what was that? 2 or 3?
7-2.
Sorry, 2?
Yeah, 7-2.
All right.
What? You wanna see the pro?
All right. So yeah. So good drive from Global on India,
Yeah,
but
I
that Fox
I think that close after leading 6-3 just
yeah, shook them too much.
shut down their motivation for the Fox hunting and the bit screwed. But
Yeah.
that was a nice fight on the first one. If they had got the first map, they could have even lose against Rikush and hope for a round difference to get the wild card. No, no, they have to beat Rikush if they want to have a single chance.
It's going to be rough for them, and Raquish, of course, wins 7-3 and 7-2 against Sensation, so it's an even stronger team to go against. Hopefully the maps will be different. I think it's India and dual site, so India again, so a map they did go 7-6 on, and then dual site, so we'll just have to see how that plays out, but that's going to be it. Might get an interview with one of the players. Do you have any shoutouts before we kick you off?
Yeah, I mean, I would say shout out to Del Cork because I mean, Mangos did a pretty nice job. Nobody expected. They were like, yeah, Del Cork is not here. They're not gonna be good, and actually did.
Mangos performed the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think with Del Cork they could have done better.
Yeah.
And shout out to Dory Prain, who hasn't, of course, who hasn't been able to come for a passport issues. Like, we had to take a Swedish guy instead of him, so that's sad. But yeah. Shout out to him.
All right. Tia, do you want to interview? All right. So we'll be back later, guys. We have Raquish vs. Global coming up in 10-15 minutes, so stay tuned for that. Tell everyone the games are going on, and thanks, Sip, for casting.
Thank you.
No problem.
See you guys.